Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of All Campaign 18, Week 2, Day 3. So today, of course, our main focus, something that we have not actually done yet this week, is to go do an Underspire. We should have exactly 51 torches here, so it's definitely going to be one of our main priorities once we get around to messing around with everything else. But of course, we do have Urskaya restriction. And in our inverse order April Fool's weekly video, of course, we did go over the, not those. We technically actually went over them first with the Underspire teams. With the lower rarity one, which honestly you do ideally want to have the 50% mana start. Definitely not required, but it definitely helps out a lot. We ended up going down in Rage Carandera route. Of course, the main premise that we're going for here is just AoE spam and just doing that over and over again. This is one path that we could do to do so. However, there are a couple different ways we can end up building it. Might even tweak this team once we finally do get around to it. As for the super early fights, just going all in on King Mikhail will probably win quicker. Whereas on the later fights, we are going to need a little bit more damage, which is where Enraged Carandera can make a little bit more of an impact. But he doesn't actually gain 50% mana start due to being a daemon and a boss, which is specifically not a Urska. So early on, Double King Mikhail will probably be quicker. Like Double King Mikhail weapon or Urskila, or even just a Mana Link troop or some other mana accumulation troop. Probably going to be the way to go until we get a little bit later, in which case we will run a team like this. But first, let's go clear out everything else. No, you do not want to buy VIP key. We already have 100 something. Oh yeah, and of course, if you want to go and get it, the Theodorovich, this pet was available in December for the Christmas event holiday thingy. It has been in the drop table since. You can find it at any point, even right now, or, you know, on any other day. Not literally right now, because it's the only pet, but, you know, on a normal day, even right now. Or, you know, like, you know, right now, as in, it is in drop table for pet drop table. You can find this already. However, this is the first time it is guaranteed been available since the Christmas event. So if you didn't pick it up then, or didn't max it then, well, you can do so now. Aside from that, though, you can do that also whenever, so it's not like one of those that don't come back. This will be back and is always back, as is right now. Anyways, what else to mention? I think that's pretty much it. Pretty standard Wednesday otherwise. So let's start getting into things. Top 3? Top 3? No! Why? So close. So very close. At least the traps aren't that bad. Oh yeah, Simpleman! I forgot to hand you the thing before the thing. Wait, Simpleman. Also, happy birthday, Simpleman. Want me to sing happy birthday to you? I can. Oh wait, I just realized I have to send it to you on the other Discord. That's gonna be a bit slow. Wait. I'll go. We'll hand out 2 codes tonight. And by 2, I mean Simpleman will hand out 1 and we'll hand out 1. But yeah, hold. I completely forgot. Hold. Oh gosh, it's taking so long to load. Hold. At sometime this year it'll load. Okay, let me go play the game before it takes 10 years to load. But it will eventually load. But yeah, happy birthday, Supplement. Welcome. Oh yeah, let me go say all the hellos. Let me say all the hellos. I just want to get this thing in first before we go down the list. Gosh, I really should have restarted that computer. I haven't restarted it all day since our Power World stream and everything. And gosh, it is running so slowly. It's getting there, though. Luckily, Discord's already open. Otherwise, it would take like another 10 minutes. Oops, you died, didn't you? Oops. Kind of need you to win. Luckily, in this game mode, it doesn't actually matter for allies to die out. Okay. Let's see. Loading. Okay, that should be a new one. If I could just get it to you. We're good to go. There we go. Alright, Simpleman will be handing out 1. We'll hand out the other. Oh yeah, let me go switch it to live chat too. I still have it set to top chat. It always does that. I wish there was a way to default it to the other way. Anyways, let me go read through the rest of chat. Hello everyone! Let me go start all the way from the top. Hello Bill Warhammer! Hello Mark! Hello Sonny! Hello Michael! Hello Logic Slayer! Hello Bill! Hello Genki! Hello Stacy! Hello Simpleman and happy birthday! Hello, Chad. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Bill. Let's see. You never restart your computers in years? Oh, gosh. How does it function? My side computer, if it stays on for more than a few days, it runs at like 1 frame a second. Hello, Draco. Hello, everyone else. But anyways, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Supplement. Happy birthday to you. Hope you had a wonderful birthday today and yesterday, or whenever it fell, because I know there's weird time zones. Oh, but it all went over well. And I sent you a code on Discord to go hand out, as it's kind of been a weird tradition. He likes to end one out every single time, so I don't mind. But we've done that for like 4 or 5 years now. He's handed out a code for every single one of his birthdays. As long as we have the spares, we've done it. I think actually it has happened every single year now that I think about it. It's like X number of years ago. Hello, Timmy! Welcome, welcome. So why does this team keep killing us? Oh, you know why? We have 20% less stats. It's amazing how big of a difference 20% less stats makes. I always keep forgetting because we're like so endgame. Like, you know, what lower stats is like sometimes. But gosh, it is a huge difference. The difference of having like basically max stats compared to 20% less than max stats. It's a very big difference. Even when you're running like the strongest teams in the whole game. Like, it is noticeable. Like, you might not, like, really think of it as much, like, hey, 1 magic here, 1 HP there, but, it adds up to be a lot over time. Especially with how many +1s there are in the game. Like, I remember when stats in this game used to be single digit, it used to be that low. Now, on average, you're triple digit, like, consistently. Like, every stat is basically triple digit these days, except for magic and attack. But, like, durability-wise, like, you're always running, over 100 HP, 100 attack. Whereas it used to be single digit way, way back in the day. It's amazing how much things have scaled and everything. But anyways, let's go clear through everything else. Obviously, we'll be going to Underspire probably towards the end. I'm not sure if we'll do it before or after PvP. Though in all fairness, we're basically done with PvP this week. The only other PvP I'm doing all week is bare minimum. And by that, I mean the daily Monolith Falhawk thing. But beyond that, we really don't need any at all. Looks like we actually got passed, so we are about to retake it, I guess. I do kind of want to hold, like, around a 4th, so that we make it, like, high enough on someone else's leaderboard to hopefully make top 3, because we're definitely not trying for it. Our first place currently is 2nd place on leaderboard. Oh, no, they actually dipped. Oh, they're slacking. They were 2nd place earlier. They dropped all the way down to 11th. That's still insanely high, obviously. But, yeah, they were as high as 2nd earlier. I guess they stopped doing battles. Oh, we also have Brown. Honestly, I don't want to take Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty has been so annoying lately. Anyways, I think we had a thing to clear our adventure board. Yeah, we did. Last I recall, adventure board is horrifically bad today. Oh, no. That must have been the other day. Never mind. Hold up. That's a solid 65 gems right there. Oh, what comment did I just miss? Probably a lot. Let's see. So also... let's see. Your mom is sending you a computer rig next week. So hype. Nice. That's huge. Let's see. So awesome. Sent specs on it. Too powerful. Honestly, I have been considering getting a proper computer setup. We were actually talking about it on the other stream earlier. Because I haven't had a proper, like, computer tower in, like, you know, like a non-laptop since, like, 2 decades. Because the last time I've had a proper computer tower was back in like 2004 and 2005, and it lasted all the way until like 2013, 2014. Like, it lasted about a decade, slightly under a decade, like around 9-ish years. So 2004, 2005 or so is when I originally got it. It lasted till about 2013, 2014. And that's the last time I've had a computer tower, so it's been over a decade since I've had like a proper setup. Because since 2013, I've pretty much exclusively been using laptops. Because the last 2 computers I've had have both been laptops. I haven't really bothered getting, like, a proper setup. I'm definitely considering it at some point. I'm just not really sure what to look for these days. And the technology is always advancing, and it's always like, do I go for it now? Do I wait till something gets cheaper? There's also a lot of specifics with it that I don't really know. Like the difference between graphics cards, I have no clue. What a something 2070 is compared to like a something 2080. There's random numbers and gibberish. Like, some of the specs I obviously understand, but what graphics card is one of those few where I don't understand the difference between them. It's one of those things like trying to find a new mic. Like, it's like you can say what the specs are, but it doesn't really mean anything to the average person. So is that confirming that Isabel will be live streaming? Hey, she has no excuse now. Other than maybe need... Actually, no, I was going to say maybe needing to buy a mic, but no, she obviously has a mic. If she was in audio call earlier. I guess maybe a webcam, but what computer or screen thing doesn't have like a webcam built in these days? And even if it doesn't, webcams are pretty cheap. I'm still using like a $30 one right now. Like the webcam we're using right now, I think it's like an $80, $70 webcam that was on sale for like 30 or something. It's Logitech C920, I want to say? One of those. Somewhere around there. Honestly, that is something I do want to improve. I might even get that before I get a new mic. Because that's a lot easier to get a good one for. Because mine's only a 1080-30 right now. I could easily get just a 1080p 60. In a half-decent brand. Let's see. We did that. Yeah, the best my webcam can currently do is 30 frames per second. 60 frame per second webcams back when we started YouTube almost a decade ago were just a little bit too expensive. But these days they're probably pretty cheap. Well, not like pretty cheap, but you know, compared to what they were, they're like, you know, they're a lot more common now compared to back like several years ago, where they were somewhat emerging technology. Well, not really, but you know, like it wasn't as mass produced as they are now. But anyways, let's go take out World Event. World Event's pretty straightforward this week. Just keep clicking same room. I'm running with Doomed Spade build. We're basically just spamming that until we win. This is the game plan. I don't think I'm currently running Sentinel right now. And the main reason for this is just to get mana start. There will eventually be a point where we get more value from having extra 8 magic per extra turn than we do from magic start. However, based on where we are right now, it is much better to have the 50% mana start. But once we get deep enough, we will actually have to switch to Sentinel. As of currently, we're doing so much damage without the extra damage that we don't really need it. But there will be a point where that turns around, but we are not at that point yet, so we'll stick with this one until we need a change. She's worried what Fame would do to her stealth identity. I'll say hello, Imperial, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. No, Isabel's not going to start streaming. We're just joking. Or are we? I don't know. Only Isabel knows. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, the Power Word stream's been a lot of fun. We'll be continuing it this Saturday. And hopefully they'll finally do a patch and we can go try out the new content that they end up adding. Because it took them so long to do the patch that we literally went through the entire game and we'll probably be at the point where the patch is actually relevant to us. Whatever newer endgame content they're adding. As well as the other few changes. Yeah, co-op's been a lot of fun. I kind of want to do it for another game now. I'm not sure which, though. For now, obviously, we'll clear through all of Pal World. I'm not sure what our end goal is, though, as a group in Pal World, though. Because we haven't really grouped up for much yet. We kind of just go do our own things and then kind of group up here and there naturally. But very rarely do we, like, group up to do much. That's been a lot of fun. Slowly been building up the bases, catching random things, killing random things. The game definitely needs more like end game direction though, which obviously they're going to be adding over the years or however long it's going to take them. There's one thing I wish Power World would do a little bit quicker. I feel like their updates have been kind of slow. Like the game's been almost untouched in 2 months. But they'll get there eventually. Maybe we'll have some suggestions very soon. I would love if that thing got full mana. Oh yeah, we're almost at the point where we might have to switch out this team. Not quite there yet though. That final fight if this isn't a Valraven, at least for this game mode. Yep, there we go. Oh, yeah, I think all we have left is what? PvP, and then we go farm Underspire the whole stream. This is going to take at least half an hour. By the time we get to it, will probably be the entire rest of the stream. Actually, once we clear out every daily that isn't Underspire, we'll go hand out our codes. And Simpleman will end up handing out his whenever he does it, or however he does it. However he plans to do it today. Alright, that will get done automatically. That already got done automatically. This we can ignore because I already have it maxed from the Christmas event. This event we literally just did, though I did not claim the rewards. I guess I'll go grab it real quick. Why not? How far are we on rewards? Oh, we already got the title. Nice. We're just at the shiny rewards now. And based on the scaling, we should have that by Friday then. Because today's Wednesday. So yeah, by the end of Friday, we'll likely be all the way there. Based on the scaling being less points for the later end. It's not always like that for every mode, but for this one it is. I think like the last 4 are almost like the points that you need for like the 5th to last. Like the original last one. Anyways. We did that. Okay, let's go do some PvP. We shouldn't be in PvP for that long. I might even skip doing the Monolith today. So all we have to do is just find the 3 Valhawks, and you know where we're going for that. I'm not even going to bother with the Bloodthirsty. Honestly, I think I'm done even messing with Bloodthirsty. Even if it's on a good location, the problem is everyone else is also using good teams on that good location. So it kind of cancels out the fact that we can also use good teams on that good location. So honestly, I think I'm just camping Central Spire until they change how PvP works. Because as it currently stands, there's almost no incentive structure to go anywhere other than Central. Because Silver Mark grinding would be too slow. Bloodthirsty's, while a bit of an incentive, unless you're running like insta-kill, some of the better teams like this, they're just too inconsistent. Like, you only have to miss once, and the enemy team having 50% with a similar team just demolishes you. Especially when they're running like Beatrix, Submerge, everything like that, so they can actually survive long enough to do so as well. Not to mention, Stellarix, while really good at bursting out damage, his extra turn rate is not the greatest. While his damage to extra turn ratio is absurd, when you just miss one turn and then give that to the enemy, they just demolish you when they have 50% extra stats. It's just too much to deal with. Hello, Minnie! Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, I'll take our little bit of mana. Hopefully we'll get the full mana here. No, don't freeze us! I do have anti-freeze, but I don't want to have to use it. Alright, we'll anti-freeze. I kind of have to. Oh wait, I'm still frozen because of, oh no. The reason we didn't get cleansed there is because he cursed and froze us. And the initial one only gets rid of the curse. Basically, curse and bless just cancel each other out. You don't always get bless from enchant, and you don't always get curse from dispel. I mean, curse from, sorry, you don't always get dispel from curse is what I meant to say. But the reason for this is if the other opposite effect is on the enemy, they simply cancel each other out without doing their secondary effect. So if something's already cursed and you bless it, it does not get cleansed. Normally it would, but in that situation it just cancels each other out. But if there's no curse on it and they get blessed, then they get cleansed as well, getting rid of freeze and tingle, all that. Most notably freeze. Does Isabel have Hello Kitty headphones? Honestly, that sounds like something she would have. She already got Pal World merch that she showed on stream. She's got some kind of cow plushie, and she got a Pal Ball lamp. Which actually, the Pal Ball lamp actually looks pretty cool. Not that the cow doesn't, but The Powerball lamp actually really solid. Now that I think about it, how have I never seen a Pokeball lamp? That has to exist. Google. Show me a Pokeball lamp. Gosh, how many random things are we going to Google in recent time? The last one we just did is who invented cement, or when was it invented as well. But, Pokeball lamp. I gotta see this. What does it look like? No, that's not a Pokeball lamp. It's just a ball. I want to see like an actual lamp. How about desk lamp? Pokeball desk lamp? Really? Yeah, to the degree that I'm thinking of it, none of these are it. Interesting. Yeah, the Powerball one was pretty cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen similar for Pokeball because none of those were it. At least not to the same degree. Oh, it has a color ball, color remote as well. That's pretty cool. Especially since that works thematically too, since they come already in like 6-7 different colors in game. Oh, let me guess. You set it to pink. He's not only is that a sphere color in game, but also it's pink. What's kind of funny is the pink balls is actually the most common ball you'd use in Power World, because the absolute best in slot ball is, the supplies to make it are way too high. I hope they readjust it in the future. A lot of times it's better just to spam a few pink balls than it is to make the purple ball. Oh, I just realized we're frozen. I should probably get rid of that. Actually, why did I do that? We already have win condition. I keep forgetting. I'm taking the weaker fights. And even though we don't have the extra magic, they're still weaker. Extra magic doesn't make you overkill more. If they're gonna die already, they're still gonna die. Extra damage doesn't make it any more deadly. Obviously, the kill range, it improves, but if we're already gonna be overkilling, extra magic means nothing. Because right now, we have no extra magic bonus right now. But obviously, battles are still getting one-shotted. It's reason why Rowan team is still really viable to this day. And why we're using it some for yesterday's class event. I mean, not class event, I mean faction event. Even though things like Stellarix exist at such a absurdly high damage range for what it can one-shot. In situations where you can get away with Rowan still for its damage range, it is still better to run Rowan in a lot of situations than running Stellarix. Because it just gets its mana quicker. Especially when you have like 4 Explode enchant at start of battle. It's basically guaranteed full mana Rowan, whereas it's not going to be guaranteed full mana Stellarix, not even close. So there are still some niche situations where, you know, other damage range ones are better because their mana gets filled easier comparatively. So just because this is so strong doesn't always make it the best option. It just feels like it because its damage range is so absurdly high that there's just so many areas where you can use it. But those smaller damage ranges, other options are still really good. Tesla, Rowan, similar things. How many Valhawks is that? Why do I feel like the number is 1? It better not be 1. Okay, good, it's 2. I somehow miscounted 1. Alright, 1 more to go. And honestly, I'm just going to save the monoliths for later. I'm not even going to bother running them tonight. We got this far without the boosts. It's actually better to do that way too, because that way at the beginning of the PvP for tomorrow we can be boosted. Whereas boosting now at the end of PvP would be kind of redundant, because, you know, PvP's already over. Why bother? So we could just double boost tomorrow or something similar. Also, I would love to not get infinite on. Is it even worth trying to win out this battle? Alright, now it is, if he doesn't kill me. Oh good, Submerge for the win! Oh, that is a hard Submerge carry right there. That was one of the biggest submerged saves we've had in a while. That battle would have taken a whole minute longer if it wasn't for submerge on Stellarex there. Very solid submerge. Too bad we don't get to choose where it goes. It actually does random ally. Where we're actually getting submerged, oddly enough, is off a water tree from Hero. Unfortunately, this means we can't run barrier on Brown. But in the current state of PvP, it is actually stronger to run submerge than it is barrier on Brown. You know the meta has gotten absurdly AoE heavy? When running barrier is not the best option. Something that should definitively almost always be the better option is actually weaker just because so many teams are running full AoE between Beatrix, Stellarex, other similar options. Like, yeah, there's still those insta-kill like Zolgoth, Catherix teams and similar things. But most teams are some kind of composition of what we're fighting right now. Where their main gimmick is split damage or AoE into win off of infinite loop off of something. Even if it's not like a true infinite, you know, something that can loop into it. Like, you're not seeing teams like this as much. Though this team is still like that too. It's running double AoE. It's running Takshaka Ruby. Which I'm surprised I haven't seen it as much. I guess because it's semi-money locked right now, you don't see it as often. But one angle that is really strong for Takshaka is the Ruby weapon with Takshaka. But I haven't been seeing it too often. Probably because most people that own this likely own Stellarex. Not everyone, obviously. But statistically, you're more likely to own Stellarex if you also own this currently. Generally speaking. So a lot of people are just running, obviously, Stellarex instead. It's rare to actually find someone who's has that weapon but also doesn't have Stellarex. I guess there's still quite a bit of people out there, actually, now that I think about it. It depends if you went for Diamatino or how many Dragonite you saved up. I guess would ultimately determine it. Because, yeah, Stellarex is still like a year grind. Like, that's not a short grind. He only came out like, what, 3-4 months ago? It's just a lot of endgame players already had a reserve, but they might have also used that reserve to try to get Diamantina beforehand. So it really just depends. A good head of hair. Honestly, I need to shave soon. It's starting to get long. My beard is starting to get longer than my head. Which is weird, because honestly, I think my beard grows quicker than my head hair these days. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Like, I'm not balding at all in any way. But I'm pretty sure my beard is actually speed-wise outgrowing my hair. Oh, did Miss Insane Witch finally hit over 100 subs? Honestly, I need to add another +1. I don't think I actually subscribed yet. I definitely need to. I need to catch one of your streams. I don't think I've seen a single one of your streams yet. I don't even know what you sound like. I've seen you around, like my streams, Genki streams, and stuff like that. But I need to go stop at your own. I just haven't been watching as much YouTube lately. So I just haven't been getting around to a lot. I have like a whole backlog of videos I probably need to go watch. Hey, did we get the third Valhawk yet? Okay, good, we did. Okay, we stopped doing PvP now. Alright, you know what time it is then? Code time! Supplement will be handing out the other one. I'm not sure if he has yet. I don't think he did. Oh, so hello, Outlander, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Let me go get you guys the code. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's gonna take a little while. I hope all's been well, Outlander. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, while we're waiting on the code... Oh, there it goes. Well, we're still waiting on the code. Come on. You got this. Go, go, go. Oh, why is it going so quick all of a sudden? It was being so laggy, and now it's just going boom, 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 boom. And now it's laggy again. It's so weird. There we go. Alright, there's the code. Enjoy. We'll have one other code, but it'll be handed out through however Supplement is handing it out tonight. Whenever he ends up doing so. So that'll be our only one for now, but the other one will be coming through whatever way he'll be doing it soon. He normally does a riddle or just hands it out or something else. I'm not sure what he's doing this year. But he's even still here. I haven't seen him in chat in a while. He's probably still lurking. That or he's celebrating his birthday still. Anyways, what am I doing here? I am doing Underspire for the rest of the stream. So I think I'm actually going to build my team from scratch right now. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to copy paste our team and then build over it. So I'm going to take the one from the Monday video, which is technically the second team we showed in the video, and then paste that over top of here. Oh wait, it's already here. Oh, well that's convenient. Never mind. Hold up. I forgot. I already did that at the end of the last video. So I didn't even need to do it now. Perfect. Okay. Let's go do that. Enrage Carindera, you're out. You're gonna be too slow this early on. King Mikhail, you're in. Is there any way we can give this mana? Do we have any empower that does anything? Well, there's not even a single empower. Wonderful. Okay, next. Do I bother with hero? I don't think we do. Is there any mana link that isn't bad? We have red, 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 green, green. Why? Why is there 3 reds and 3 green but no brown or yellow? Hero. You only have +1. Wait, do you have +2? Priest technically has +2 yellow. So I can go a +2 brown, +1 yellow banner. And just go really heavy King Mikhail. And just run whatever. For weapon. This is going to be a bit of a weird build. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have to use a Urskaya weapon. What do we have? Oh, what doesn't look horrible here? They all hurt my eyes, no. What does damage? That does nothing. That's basic weapon. Basic weapon. Oh, bear totem. Gosh, this is a really old meta weapon. It wasn't even like meta at the time, but you know, it was actually used to some degree. Okay, I'm just going for this, I guess. I don't really need anything fancy. This is a very temporary team. This will be retired after we get through like the first 3 floors. But given that that's mostly what we're doing today, we're building entirely into it. Because that's a good majority of the focus that we'll be doing right now. Oh, this is unfortunate. I want +2 brown, +1 yellow. But there's no way to do that while minusing something. Yeah, I have to do it, though. Yeah, I just have to minus purple, I guess. It seems really weird with what weapon we're going, but in all fairness, we're never clicking that weapon unless we're, like, the last resorting our weapon. So it should be fine. It's just double King Mikhail onto 50% mana start, is what this team essentially is. And we will use it until it falls off. And then once it falls off, we'll use a real team, like the one we mentioned in the Monday video. But for now, this actually will be quicker. At least for the earlier fights. At least in theory. Because we don't really have a proper mana accumulator anywhere on this team. Oh, I need to go grab that free lantern later. Someone definitely needs to remind me in like 2 days, because I will forget, to go claim the free lantern. I hope I don't naturally forget. But I will 100% forget to go claim that lantern by the end of this week. Hopefully we don't. But it's definitely going to happen. Alright, we got a 12 and a 13. Also, why are they not loading? My connection's been really weird today. We did have a storm earlier, but I'm not sure why. My connection has still been weird all day. We had a really weird technical difficulty earlier today on the other stream. And it's still been loading really, really weirdly throughout the day. For reasons I do not know. I don't know, is there a secret Windows update I'm missing? I'm not seeing any. Maybe a driver's out of date somewheres? Because I don't think I updated them since the last Windows update. Yep, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. And we'll have a second one when Simple Man hands it out. I guess he's in lurking mode. As I have no clue where he went. That'll probably hand it out soonish through some means. I guess he already did and I didn't notice. I don't think he did though, did he? That sounds like something I would do, not notice that for like 20 minutes straight. That sounds about right, honestly. Not deliberately, obviously. Oh, so I just realized an annoying thing about this team. If they get submerged, we have no counterplay. Just gotta hope they don't get submerged. Okay, what path do we think is right? I don't feel like it's down. I feel like it's down instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going this way, and the way I go is dependent on if top row goes right. If top row goes right, I feel like it's up. If top row does not go right, I don't think it's up. I think it's down. Let's go see what top row does. If this path diverges right, I am pretty certain it is down. But if it doesn't, then I'm going up. Oh wait, that changes things too. Hold up, wait, what? That means that path goes there, well, that's definitely double dead end, without even guessing at this point. Alright, so that goes there. Because it has to, because that goes there, so that's forced, because that's there. So there's a room there, that goes boom, 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 at bare minimum. I guess technically it could go boom, boom, boom. But if that's there, it's gonna go boom, 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 boom. So yeah, this is definitely an up. Technically down can be it. Actually, it could be down. Because it's forcing its way into the other path, meaning it might be primary path. And it can't be merchant room. This might actually be a down. I was thinking that this not going right meant up. But this going down, not right, kind of makes this more likely. Because when a path is forcing another path to make this weird shape, it's normally because it's a primary boss room that's doing it. Or merchant. But this can't be merchant because zone 1 you auto-find the merchant. Which makes me think this is boss room. Because it's making the other path move very, very weirdly. And it wouldn't be doing that if it was just a standard dead end. No problem, Simpleman. Hope your birthday went well. Yeah, you did a crossword riddle last year. We're doing a multiple choice riddle. It will start soon with question 1. Rules, everyone can work together except Tacits. Oh yeah, I guess I technically know the code, though in all fairness, I have no clue what the code is. I already copy-pasted over my copy-paste. Anyone else's guess is as good as mine. But yeah, I won't contribute. Let's see. But yeah, I honestly have no clue what the code is. Though there is a way I could technically look it up. Though it would take me like 5 minutes on the other computer. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. This is going to be boss room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boss room. Could also be over there. Either is valid. But I'm almost guaranteed it's boss room. It would have dead ended by now. We know for sure if it goes another room after this room. If it doesn't immediately dead end right now, then obviously, well, you know, it's dead end. But, if it goes even one room further, I'm like near certain this is boss room. It just made the other path move way too weirdly for it not to be boss room. I'd be very, very surprised if this is the boss room. So this should be just another path. Yep, and that should be boss room. I am almost 100% certain, though it could still be wrong, but this is absurdly likely. It's just doing too many weird things that resemble a boss room. That or a merchant room, but we know for sure it can't be merchant, so it wouldn't have to be boss. And there it is. Yep. Okay, that makes too much sense. See, we have some strategy. But yeah, that was near 100% chance at that point. It just did too many weird things that a standard dead-end room never would have done. The most noteworthy one being how it cuts into the other room. These only merchants and boss rooms will ever cut in like that. Or forces the path to move very weirdly. Alright, let's keep going. Unfortunately, for, Area 1 is like the worst location to get a perfect area in. Because you're just going to come back anyways to go scout it out. So unfortunately, a perfect in Zone 1 means almost nothing. However, we still have yet to do the true perfect Underspire. I'm only ever made... We've had one run where we made 2 mistakes, and one run where we made 1 mistake. We still have yet to have the perfect Underspire run, where we make 0 mistakes. So anytime we see a start like this, it's a chance. It's likely not going to happen, but hey, there's a chance. We will at some point eventually get a truly perfect run. So unless there's a lot of formulas you can use and other strategies that I'm not aware of, it seems like pure luck. Like there's some strategy to it, but it is so much luck involved in doing it. Question 1. Which co-op game did Tacit play on his channel so far? Fun fact, he should play all those games. Let's see. Kebab, Chefs, Played Up, and Palia, and Pow World. Interesting. Well, that one's a pretty obvious one, so I can say something about it. I have played Played Up before. I played it with friends. Just never on the channel. Like, I do play games that don't get streamed on this channel, by the way. Like, yes, we do stream a lot of the games we play. But I don't stream every game I ever play, and I have Played Up 1 and 2 before. With friends. Just never streamed on the channel. Why is every move here awful? Why does it want me to take purple? It really wants me to cast this explodey weapon. Fine. We'll do it. Never mind. We already have enough damage. We don't need it. Yeah, there's always that one very elusive dragon that just never wants to be in drop table. Alright, let's see if we have enough information this time around to deduct the path. Because there was enough information in the first zone to do so. Let's see if we do this time around. Based on the pathing here. Alright, so what do we know? We have a down and a down. Which down is more likely? Based on where the path has to go, the right down is substantially more likely. The reason for this is the left down is going to get walled out. So it's pretty much guaranteed that it has to be right down and not left down. Actually, I think it literally has to be, because I think that's the last tile. So it is physically impossible, actually, that it is left down. So we have to go right down. So that's easy choice. Why are we getting such an easy layout this time? It's actually really good when it's congested like it is right now, because it makes predicting path a lot easier. Because when your path is very separated, there isn't as much intel that you can use to figure it out. But right now, we're right smashed up against a wall with very few options where anything can move. So it's a lot more obvious where everything is. And the best part is, this is probably skips Merchant, because Merchant's probably over to the other side. This will be a Merchant dead-end skip as well, so we don't have to worry about... Like, whatever path we think is going to be the right one is going to be the right one. Because Merchant's going to be occupied on left path. Alright, so... this has a double choice, but it's going to be right. It physically has to be. Oh, wait, never mind. What am I saying? Oh, no! I was thinking of door. Never mind. Our door's up there. Hold up. Never mind. That wasn't the case. Well, I guess we're committed to this. This could be double dead-end. Wait, I forgot. I thought we didn't find door yet. Wait, never mind. Oh no, I was thinking we didn't have door yet. Question 2. How many official, completely different games exist in Fortnite? Oh, I have not the slightest clue. I never even played Fortnite yet. I wouldn't even know how to guess that number. Which game did Tacit never play on the channel so far? Furia, Ember Strike, Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, Arena. That's an interesting mix of them. Some of those are from ancient history, gosh. I almost forgot some of those even exist. Well, some of them don't even exist anymore. Let's see. I'll take that one down. Oh, wait, you're still alive? I guess you gained durability from doing that, didn't you? I think this path that we're going down right now is double dead end. Oh, the right, though. The right, though. This was the path we were on before. Thinking that it could be it because of the way that it diverges. Even though it's not the door path that I was thinking of, it could still be the path because this is going to diverge into dead end after 2. It's going to go boom, boom, dead end, boom, boom, dead end. Because all that's occupied by the merchant over there. Which means it's to the right. Which is still our basic formula from before. I think it's over here. I'd be very disappointed if this is merchant. But I'm pretty confident it's one or the other. I'm really bad. I'm still not sure if there's any way to deduce the difference between a merchant room and a normal boss room thing. Because I feel like there's a lot of times you can get tripped up by a fake merchant. Or, you know, a fake boss room that is a merchant, I should say. Alright, how far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's very possible. Even if it diverges right, there's plenty of room. There's room to move in any direction here. Alright, there's nothing we need over there. We'll stick whatever. Followed by another whatever. Followed by actual mana that we need. I should have grabbed double Mikhail. We're actually deep enough where we actually have to start playing the battle. Instead of just casting him once. I think it's almost time we switch to a real team, actually. I think this is the final section we can get away with this team until we have to use the real... No! Oh, sad. Fine, we'll go take the double dead end. Yeah, I was left path. Main reason is I thought we didn't find primary door yet and was overthinking for that. I forgot, duh, we already have door, so it can't possibly go that way. But there was still a chance that this could have been it. But less when I realized, oh, door's right there. Okay, well, let me go take this double dead end real quick. We're already halfway scouted. Might as well take it. There's a chance it isn't. Oh, so I just realized something funny about Simpleman's riddle that he's doing right now. Since they're multiple choice, you could technically just brute force it. Okay, we know this is going to be double prong. We know this is going to be double dead end. However, there is a chance one of these isn't double dead end. And it's this one. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you had to choose between either of these, down would be statistically more likely. As the best that this can do... Actually, no, I guess that could still happen either way. I'm not sure why I think top will do it. So never mind, they're actually both equally likely. Why do I feel like top will do it, though? Because I see this and I'm like, okay, this will go there, there, and then dead end. And this will go there, 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 and then be boss room. I do feel like that's true, though. Why do I feel like down's more likely than up? Lester has corrupted me. I'm in the down gang for this one. I would love to get mana that we actually use. Oh, there it is. What was the next question? Which game was available as free to keep on Steam on April 1st and was claimed over 6 million times? Really? There was a game yesterday that was available for free? I told you! Why did I know this, though? Though it was 50-50 that this could be this way. I guess it's because of how it goes there. But yeah, when I looked at this initially, I was like, it has to be down to go here. But it's an equal chance that it goes up. Though it wasn't. Down was correct. To get to this room. It doesn't mean it's merchant. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's boss room. But that's weird. I wonder if there is anything that makes that more statistically likely. Because when I first looked at that, it's like it has to be that way. Even though they're both 50-50 chance. Could just be pure coincidence. But I wonder if it is weighted one way more than the other. It definitely seems like a path that would normally be down there, not up. Oh gosh, I hate that thing. It gets submerged every time. This team has no counterplay to that other than just hope you get something. Because I need them to either unsubmerge or get skull. There it is. Oh, that'd be so bad if this is only a one mistake week and that one path was the one mistake. I will easily make another mistake by then. That would be horrifically bad if that one mistake for me not realizing we didn't find door already is the only one. Well, if I had to guess, we'll probably make at least 5 this week. Also, we really got to go change this team. The second we leave this floor, I'm changing the team back to the one we showed in Monday video. Because this team has already fallen off. It was good for first section, good for part of second section, but it's definitely not going to make it to third or further. Alright, let's go build a real team. And by that, I mean copy-paste the one we already mentioned on Monday. Alright, there we go. Only thing I might switch off this team is switch out Karandera for I have no clue what. But for now, we'll leave it as Karandera. Biggest issue with Karandera, biggest downside of Karandera on this team is no 50% mana start. Biggest upside is we get random curse and it has a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Like look at that damage. Look at it. It almost just wiped the whole team in one cast. And Rage Karandera is a really situational troop, but if you have it, it's probably the strongest thing to run for Urskaya Underspire. The biggest issue it has, it just doesn't 50% mana start, but honestly, that's not that big of an issue. Like, it's not ideal, but it just makes you take an extra turn or two to go get mana. We don't have alignment this time, unfortunately, so we can't go as crazy right off the bat like we did last time. Let's go for it. There we go. That's why you go for it. Question 5. Which word has no connection to tacits? Did I see question 5? Yes, that's a funny one. Let's see. We have no alignment again. Can I King Mikhail into alignment, though? No. Sure can try, though. Yep, we got it. Nice. That's exactly what we want to see. So I just realized we don't even need it after that. Double AoE still kills. Because we're using Enraged Karandera now, which has a substantially higher AoE. Actually, I say that. How much higher is it? It is... depending on how many Doom Skulls we have. Actually, there's a chance it's lower depending on how many Doom Skulls we have. If there are 0 Doom Skulls on the board, we actually get less damage than King Mikhail off of Enraged Karandera, not counting Skull Spam, obviously. So that's actually not ideal. Alright, why can't I do anything here? I'm just gonna take some mana. I do have alignment. No, but it's not going to stop me from hoping it does, which it did. I would take that, take that, take that, take that. Still our turn. And we still had extra turns left. And Rage Kyurem doesn't always get value, but gosh, when it does, it gets all the value. It just hoards the value. How many mythics exist in Gems of War? Honestly, I would love to know that as well. Because I actually forget. I covered a video about a year ago on the total. But I don't actually know the current total off the top of my head. It's actually insane how many mythics there are these days. Because there's more mythics than some other categories of troop. I'm trying to think, which is the least common category? I think it's common. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more mythics of the highest rarity than the lowest rarity now. Which is kind of funny because back in the day, that would obviously not even be remotely the case. Like, it took, like, I think 4 years for it to even pass numerically. Oh, so why am I just taking random stuff? I should probably take mana we actually need. I'm just, like, swiping, hoping... You know what I keep doing? And it's a really bad habit ever since Takshaka. I'll keep swiping, waiting for the gems that get created to just do the mana for me. But it's a really bad habit because obviously not every team has Takshaka and or enchant on it. So you can't actually wait it out for your mana. But there's so many fights now where I'm just waiting out like, hey, where's my full mana? I'm just taking random stuff off the board. Because that's actually strategic in a lot of situations where just instantly taking a move advances you quicker than, you know, planning a move. Soothsayer way back in the day used to be like that a lot. Where it's better just to kind of spam click them. Or not like spam click them, but you know. Like use them quickly rather than like try to think it out for the best optimal move. Because you get more value just from using it quickly. And that's the case with multiple Takshaka a lot of time. Is you actually get more value just from instantly just taking a move than you do from thinking out the best move. Bounty Hunter uses it pretty often too. If you're using Tagraki into Corpse Mirror, if you're going down that route, you tend to just spam click your Corpse Mirror. Because you get more value from casting it instantly than you do from casting it optimally. It's one of the reasons why Dragonian Monk, despite being an absurdly good troop when used correctly, is actually almost never used, particularly later in the game. Early on in the game, it could be a good alternative barrier option. But it takes so long to figure out where to use his ability properly that it's actually not worth using him, despite how much value per turn he has. So I keep forgetting, we have a Bless Gem this season. I'm not saying that the Bless Gem is useless. But out of any gem we've ever had, I feel like this was one of the least consequential ones we've had in a while. As far as what it ultimately does. Obviously, Bomb Gem would be the worst. Or, you know, as far as, like, least consequential. But, honestly, I feel like Bless Gem never gets to utilize its value. There's almost never a situation where you're placed where it can do anything. Alright, what do we think here? Up or down? Up's gonna get caught up on a lot of things. Down, we already know it's path, pretty much. And with how congested it is, it's actually more likely to be down than up here. Because it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go into itself over there. Because that path will go to the right. I wish I could know what this room is. Because if this room was right only, with no down, I'm pretty certain that this is down. But if this goes to a double path right down, or even just a pure path of down, even more so, then this is almost guaranteed not it. But if this path was guaranteed, this room right here, to be a right, I'm almost guaranteed that this is the right room. But we don't have that intel, so I'm just going to go for it. Always go down. Yes, we shall join the downs. What was Supplement's next riddle thingy? Which game did Tacit play but never showed up in a stream? Wait, what? Which game did Tacit play but never showed up or showed us in a stream? Oh, I see. I see. I understand your question now. There's a lot of games in that category, though. You know how many games we've played but have never shown on a stream? Though I believe there is only one correct answer from that list that you mentioned. Also have to keep in mind, my Steam library is not like the only games I've played. Like, based on every game I've played in my entire life, my Steam library probably only makes up like a third of the total. Which new game was announced as an April Fool's joke from the Palworld developers? Wait, I don't even know that one. I haven't been keeping up with Palworld news. I'm just waiting for Genki and or Isabel to spam my inbox, and then I'll know. It's honestly the same way I handle Pokemon events. I feel like Tyrion just always lets me know these days. I almost never pay attention to them. And the same will happen with Palworld. Like, I don't need to check to see if there's a Palworld update. My inbox will just be spammed. I'll know when there's a Palworld update. It'll be very obvious. And I'm pretty sure it'll be Isabel. Which reminds me, we need to go do the Pokemon event this weekend. Which I know because of Tyrion. Let's see. Actually, I think it starts tomorrow night. So that'd be the earliest we could do it. We have up down. That complicates things a lot. That basically means this is double dead end. But we already went 2 rooms in, so we gotta keep going. Yeah, this really complicates things. I'm hoping one of these is immediately dead end, so I don't have to worry about that path. But if I had to choose a path now, it's down, not up. But I'm pretty confident this is double dead end by this point. Or merchant on 1 to 2. Mana surge. Go down. I actually am going down here. Down is actually more likely now based on where it's positioned. Oh. Ooh, down is double dead end. Wow, up just became the more likely one now. But yeah, down almost guaranteed double dead end. So sorry, downers. It is an up path. What did Tacit make his last Facebook post? Gosh, we have a Facebook? I don't even know that date. I kind of forgot I even have social media, to be honest. I should just click delete on all of them. Actually, now that I think about it, do I still even have my Facebook linked on my channel? Because I have like a couple external links, and that might actually still be one of them. I think Twitter's linked too, which I never... Or should I call it X now? Does anyone actually call it... I want to do a poll real quick. What do you call Twitter? And by Twitter, I mean X. Which one do you call it? X or Twitter? Because no one's calling it X, right? Like, everyone's still calling X Twitter. Let me see. Start a poll. I must know for science. Let's see. Start a poll. What is Twitter/X called? Or what do you call... I should reword it. What do you call... Twitter/X. Let's see. I must know for science. Twitter. X. There we go. I'm not gonna add a third option. It's gonna have too many votes. Oh, there we go. Because I am curious on that. Just for science real quick. Not if you use it, but what do you refer to it as? Twitter seems to be going very strong. Oh, we found the room. Though we kind of knew it was going to be here. And that's double dead end when we come back later. Wait, are we on perfect -1? No. Oh, no, it's -2. I went that way too. Never mind. Wait, no, that is my wrong one. No, we better not get a perfect week with only one mistake. That was me going that one way. Because I forgot that this was already scouted. Oh, that better not be our only mistake. That is so bad if so. Oh, no. I will be so disappointed. Like, I would prefer making, like, 3 to 4 more dead ends than this being the only reason we don't get a perfect. Because I wasn't paying attention to the other path. That would be so bad. I almost want to deliberately go the wrong way on one of these. Because I don't want to make that be the reason. Or that be the only mistake on a otherwise perfect run. Because that one was so free. I just didn't realize we already found door for some reason. Question 10. Which game is not a match 3 game? Actually, I don't even know that one either. Oh, we got alignment. Nice. It's just so much damage. It's like casting Zolgoth while doing an AoE burst. It's kind of nice. Like, in Rage of Carandera's not the greatest of troops, but when it wants to get value, gosh, does it get value. It's still worse than, like, a Zolgoth and stuff. And honestly, out of every single thing you can spend power gems on, I would say it's lowest priority. Zolgoth is highest priority, second highest is Catharix. And then third and only other option is him. Oh no, you can't really sleep on this troop. It's not bad. Main reason it's actually used is not even for its ability or anything. Most of you are probably well aware of this thing's second ability. And it's pretty much where it gains most of its value, actually. Even though we're using it mostly for its ability right now. It is immune to all status effects, Devour, Mana Drain, Transform, Lycanthropy, and lethal damage. With that lethal damage part being the most relevant thing about it by far. Immune to lethal damage is really good in some teams. Also having immune to basically everything else. There's not too many troops that have it, but he's basically the strongest thing that does have it in the current state of the game. And pretty much the whole gimmick of why you would even put a Enraged Carandera on your team is if you're restricted to Urskaya, like we are right now, or because you're very specifically utilizing his immunity there, as it covers so much ground in a lot of teams. Right, I'm just gonna go and test our luck. Our luck did not win. That was some very underwhelming luck. You still don't know what's happening? Oh, Simpleman handed out the entire code in 10 riddles. But because he did it in multiple choice, you could technically brute force it. Has anyone actually found out what it is? Surprising turn, the code is encrypted. Oh no! The code is encrypted in a classic Caesar. As if you show it as an example. Not rotation 13 as used today. Good luck and have fun with the code. That's interesting. Well, good luck. Oh gosh. That'll be one of the hardest codes we will ever hand out. Or more so, Supplement. But if any of you really want a code, good luck. Feel free to share it like crazy if you do. I do technically know the answer to it, though. Or just have to dig it up. If somehow no one has solved it by tomorrow, I will just hand it out as a normal code. I'm pretty sure someone would find out by then. You can still brute force it. I'm not sure what thingy he's talking about for the de-riddler thing. I know the concept of it, I'm not sure which way you specifically do it. But all you have to do is do that if you know like 7 of the like the 10-ish answers, and then just brute force the other few with the other possible options. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to cast Enrage Karandura first. I meant to cast King Mikhail first. Mistakes have been made. I was gonna say, there better be a way to take a skull with all that on the board there. What do we do here? What do we do? That's not ideal. That's also not ideal. We have up and right. This should just be highest level, 103. Is it the code? Yes. It's a very elaborate riddle for a code. Is what Supplement just went through. And probably one of his more elaborate ones yet. He keeps making it more complicated every year. But I'm really curious. I'm going to try claiming the code around the beginning of tomorrow's stream without showing it. And I'm curious if no one would have solved it. Because if it still has claims by the beginning of tomorrow's stream, that means it wasn't mass handed out yet. I'm actually curious. Like right before tomorrow's stream, I'm going to try claiming the code that you just handed out. Because if I can still claim it then it definitely didn't get solved.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
You're starting to think you should call Twitter X. Oh yeah, I forgot I even had that poll going. But yeah, it seems to be very high number Twitter. Which I thought so. That's like the weirdest rebranding, I think, in the history of rebranding. Like, they could have made it work to some degree. It's just the way they went about it. Like, you can't take a brand that big and do that. Especially the way that it went about doing it. I'm still very confused by that overall. Especially with like a black icon like that. With just like a white X. Like, it doesn't look PG at all. And all the bird icons switching over to the big black X. Or technically it's a white X on a black background. What I find even funnier is that like almost no one accepts it. Like the change that they did. Like not everyone, but you know, most people still just keep referring to it as Twitter. Despite trying so overly hard to try to rebrand. Like, I feel like Facebook kind of faced that as well. Because no one calls Facebook Meta, right? Or I guess it still technically is a separate thing, isn't it? It's just the company that's called Meta. Not the whole platform. I actually don't know. I haven't used Facebook in like a decade. Maybe not that long. But I haven't like used it since like at least 6 years ago. Or however long it's been, I have no clue. Definitely pre-pandemic, I know that. Yeah, it's a white X on a black background. Is the Twitter logo. Or I should say the new Twitter logo. Catch you later, Miss Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. After we're going to be calling it soon, too. We have 3 torches left. Okay, we have up, up, or up, down, right. It wants me to go every direction here, apparently. Alright, this one confuses me. Because we know this is going to go down, which means this has to go right. Which means every single one of these is a dead end. Which means it either has to be left up or right up. And which one at this point is more likely then? I would have to say right up. Left up is going to get blocked off by the other thing. Right up does have a bit of an issue, but it depends how up it goes. So we've had a lot of downs this week, or this day. Oh no, the main thing that's throwing me off is the triple direction. Down can't possibly go too far because this needs to go around it. Right has plenty of room, and up's a weird one because up and this are competing with each other. Right has the most room to move to get to where the boss room would be. Up left would also have the most room to get to where it needs to get to. Because this likely dead ends pretty early. Which means this could easily go boom, 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 boom. I don't think it's gonna go boom, boom, boom. Let's see, where would this go if it did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that likely? Yes. That is a pathing that could exist. Where would this go if it went 6? Like, it wouldn't. Yeah, I think it's this one, actually. I convinced myself it's left, not right. I have very little confidence in the triple direction. I'm gonna go left up. And we'll see where it goes. We actually won't know until tomorrow, so... Cliffhanger time! But we won't know till tomorrow with only 3 torches, unless it dead ends within that time, which means we really got the wrong direction. Alright, do we have alignment? No. How about now? No. Alright, we don't, but it's actually worth doing here, oddly enough. Wow. What value? Enraged character only knows 2 modes. Do nothing or do everything. Oh, I wasn't expecting a double here. Interesting. Does that make it less or more likely that we're about to hit the right way? I would say less. Though this does make me go from wanting to go left here to wanting to go up. As up has more room. And left could easily dead end quicker. Making it less likely we'd actually go all the way to 6. But both of these are very likely to be dead end now, but oh no, we'll keep going. We're already 1 room invested. We're too deep. We're in too deep. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Why must you do this? 3, 4, 5, 6. That's really unlikely. Like, normally a double dead end like this would be like, oh, you're about to hit double dead end. But there's enough path where this isn't necessarily double dead end. This one's interesting, though. Because what this can still do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is very possible. Though likely not it. But yeah, if I had to guess here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I feel like left is more likely than right, even though they're both the same shape? Honestly, I want to go left because if this does double dead end, at least we get to see it immediately right now. I don't believe it does, though. It can, but I don't believe it will. One of them might dead end, but the other path likely won't dead end, and that path is the path. Also, it's also left regardless. If this doesn't immediately double dead end, we're going left into tomorrow. So we're not going to have any torches left today to go do that. Right, do we have any alignment here? I sure feel like we should. We do not at all. Not even a 3. We still have... Why? Nothing. It's really unlucky. There we go. Nope, he ruined it. Ooh. Alright, I can't just cast it blankly, though. It just misses too hard. Okay, let's take these yellows. Let him have that, that's fine. Come on, please, give us anything. I'll take anything. Oh? Can we work with that? That isn't anything. That's way overkill on first thought, though. That is absurdly overkill. What a weird fight. I said hello, Rockhound. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Okay, that's not the direction I was thinking. These are both going to be a 2-room dead end. No. But if I was to pick one, I think it's still left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boss room. 5, 6 could still be a 2. I honestly feel like both of these are going to go 2 further than dead end. It's going to be 1 dead end, 1 dead end. But we're in too deep. So we got to commit to it. But that's for tomorrow. Anyways, tribute ready. Is that... Oh, wow, we just got a 34 tribute. Also, I thought I saw a 36 earlier, which was insane. I wish we had it on recording. It wasn't a perfect, but it was 1 off from a perfect. To get a 36, you have to get a 37 tribute, which means we were only 1 off from getting a perfect 38 tribute for the first time. I have yet to ever get a perfect tribute, as in getting every single kingdom to trigger it. It's very rare. But yeah, I got a 37 the other day, as in a 36. It was only 1 off from being a truly perfect tribute in current state of game. But we'll get it eventually. So it does get harder over time to roll that many simultaneously. The odds actually get lower, not higher. Even though percents are going higher across kingdoms, which is bringing the overall tribute higher, the overall chance of getting a true perfect, as in rolling every single one of them simultaneously, gets increasingly harder over time. Unless their percents just started going way, way higher. But with how they're currently scaled, it actually becomes more difficult rather than easier over time. I like the questions. They were pretty interesting. I like that supplement. I like the riddle that you did. You've had a 31 tribute? Nice. Honestly, anything above 30 is insanely good. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. We'll mostly be messing around with class event, clearing out some dailies and everything for the weekend event. Which, what is weekend event this weekend? I want to say it's, wait, is it arena? Oh no, we have no event this weekend. Oh, we'll have to get creative. Maybe we'll go... Oh, you know what we're going to go do this weekend? We're going to use every last Volkey we have this weekend. We're sitting at 202 right now. That stack is going to be 0 by the end of Sunday. Will be our goal then. So tomorrow we'll kind of focus on events, kind of clearing some things up with that. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will not end Sunday stream until this says 0. And we'll be splitting across Friday, Saturday, and Sunday then. We'll still do one arena run, most likely on Friday night and everything. But yeah, across the weekend, we'll go and throw down every Volkey we have and hand out some codes during it. That'll be the game plan. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week, wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful week, have a wonderful rest of your week. Same difference. And I'll catch you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. And happy birthday, Supplement.